Hi guys, hi! Happy Easter season. Yes, we're still in Easter season. We must apologize for not recording in a while. It is due to unavoidable circumstances, but hey, I am back and we shall dive into our video recording again. My name is Betty, to those that do not know me, and I welcome you to my channel. I have a question for you guys actually today. What if Jesus Christ did not die? What if he didn't die? I was thinking about it and I imagined how the world could have been because the world was so sinful, and that's why God had to send his son to die for us. So I imagined the kind of life the world was living, and the extent to which God had to let go of his just one son. You see, it is something so hard, especially those parents, the parents, you know how it may feel. I can't say I may feel it, but I can imagine what it feels like to let go of your only son. It only took love and reconciliation, that's all I can say. And God had to say, I am letting go of my only son to come and die for us. The Bible says, for God so loved the world that he sent his begotten son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. The whole idea, the whole meaning of that verse, you see, the world was headed to being perished, to being destroyed actually. Because when you go into history, you see that, you read, the biblical history is what I'm talking about. You see the meaning of a rainbow. You see, basically, the world was so sinful until God said, I am giving away my only son. What I can only say, it was because of the immense love God had for us, the immense love Jesus Christ had to accept. It is such a reckless love that Jesus had for us. It is such a reckless love that God had for us, because you see how he was beaten, how he was wounded, how he's despised, how he's spat on, how he is, every bad thing was done on him. He did not refrain. Jesus didn't refrain. Why? It is because of the love he had for us. What does it teach us? Number one is love. Can you ever love someone or love God? At least 30% of what God had for us. I know love is possible. God expects us to love. God expects us to stay away from sin, because the reason why he had to give away his only son is that the world was so sinful, and that's what he had to go through to save us. So it teaches us that we should stay away from sin. Flee from sin, actually, not stay away. Flee, I feel stay away is the slower version. So flee, just the way the Bible says, flee. Resist the devil and the devil shall flee from you. So fleeing sounds like it is like that super speed that you have to do. So we should flee from sin and love. And it also gives us hope that things that had died in our lives are going to resurrect. To me, actually, it's how I took it upon myself, that everything that had died in my life, due to resurrection of Jesus, the resurrection of Jesus Christ, all that is going to come back. Life is going to come back to normal. Hey, believing, praying is key. Working, watching, waiting. Those things are key. You don't deliver and sit forward and you're like, I believe my job is going to come back. I believe. You need to apply. You need to go out, look for things, hit. Go back and try out something that you tried before and it didn't work, because I believe like the resurrection power of Christ is going to bring each and everything that had died out in our lives, and it is going to resurrect. So my plan, what I've decided to do, is do things, redo things actually that I had failed to, because the resurrection of Christ raises everything. You can do it as well. But above all, love. The love of Jesus, the love of Christ teaches us to love more, because if he reached an extent of dying for us, can you love that little? Because at the end of the day, it is even the greatest commandment. So he came in flesh to show it to us. So let's also take a step. Love your neighbor. Quit backbiting them. Help someone around you, the needy, each and everyone that needs help. Stop being in this, like having this whole world alone. You're okay, you're doing very well, yet outside people are dying. People are struggling and you're there. So the message in the resurrection to me is just the way that I stated it. And yes, that is all I can say. I want you to read Isaiah chapter 53. It's about the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We are still in the resurrection season until Ascension Day. Even continuing, like it goes on. So I want you to read and see the love of Jesus towards us, the love of God towards us through Christ. And then I pray it helps you to go through this season. And usually I said when I open up like some topic to discuss upon, it is not that I've said out everything. I would love you to go outside, research, think, read the Bible, do more. You can even have your own understanding about the topic I've talked about. So I pray that it blesses you, and God bless you so much. I love you so much. Shalom.